And a big problem stemming from all these overdoses, how to properly care and treat addiction.
Many who were hospitalized this week are now back on the streets. Our team coverage continues with News 8's LaSalle Blanks with more on the challenges of proper treatment. LaSalle.
Yeah, there is frustration from some substance abuse care workers when it comes to treating some of those people who overdosed here on the New Haven Green. And that frustration was made loud and clear to one of our state senators and to a candidate for governor who both came here to New Haven today. Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy and the Democrat who wants to be our next governor, Ned Lamont, got a dose of reality when they came to town today, meeting with substance abuse care workers about the crisis we saw unfold on the New Haven Green. They wanted to hear suggestions on how to prevent something like this from happening again.
But getting them into a bed is like a miracle at this point. There are no beds available.
Maya Spell spoke up in frustration. One of her clients overdosed on the Green. She says a lack of resources created a situation where some who overdosed were sent away to the hospital only to end up back at the Green for more of the dangerous K2 synthetic pot.
They went to the hospital, they were treated, they were sobered up, and then they were discharged back to the Green, and they were not provided with any other resources.
She then told Lamont and Senator Murphy what she thinks needs to be fixed.
If there were more beds available, more detox or inpatient beds available, that these patients would not have been discharged from the emergency room and back to the Green.
The federal government is the biggest problem here. We have had a law on the books for decades that disallows Medicaid dollars from being used for long-term treatment beds. I have been trying to get that provision repealed. Admittedly, it's an expensive change.
And speaking of the federal government, President Trump is sending in his federal drug czar nominee here to New Haven on Monday. And at the meeting today, Ned Lamont proposed creating a czar-like position here in Connecticut to handle the drug addiction crisis. Live at the Green, LaSalle Blanks, News 8.